Hello and welcome back to my channel. We're now in the middle of November, so it's been 4 or 5 weeks since I made a video. And after we'd been at the mines, basically there was really a shortage of birds. Most of the summer visitors have gone and the winter visitors hadn't arrived. So I was like scratching around what to try and photograph. Yeah, so I was scratching around to start with on my walks, but luckily we've got a natural park at the head of the valley with a population of golden eagles, and I was quite fortunate for a few days to be out on my travels and manage to see the golden eagle. You know, pretty amazing. Normally I couldn't sort of get within 500 meters of it, but a couple of times I got a bit close. I've got some footage of it eating a partridge, but it give the game away where it is, so I won't really put that one up. But it was absolutely amazing to see a a golden eagle in the wild, so close. The golden eagle's absolutely amazing, sat on the pylon, you know. I guess it's all like all birds, they have a territory, and I think the golden eagle's territory must be huge, you know, probably 80 or 100 square kilometres, something like that. But they seem to go to some particular pylon for 3-4 days, and then you don't see them again for a month or so. So that was good. That was really, really good to see that and get some footage as well. Not too shaky as usual, but yes, this Nikon P950 camera, it's absolutely brilliant, the super zoom, as I've said so many times before, but the only downside is it doesn't like high ISOs. as you can see, it looks like I've been in the bit of the wars again. I did this yesterday whilst I was out walking. I thought I would take a monopod with me because sometimes my video's a bit shaky when it's handheld. So I thought I'll try out a monopod. But trying to push your way through the scrub and everything, it becomes a little bit hard work, and you know, I've obviously got the camera. And then I was trying to get a picture of a Eurasian teal duck. And I must have literally stood on this rabbit's foot. And as it tried to pull away from underneath me, I toppled over and went 4 foot head first down a bank with a camera around my neck, the flask, everything on me. And it did wind me quite badly. I've got a bit of a bruise on the hip, but I've sprained my wrist. So hence I've got this back on again at the moment. But the little bustard is quite rare here. Only a couple of places in the Murcia region where you can probably see one, you know. And I was just driving along and I suddenly thought, out of hundreds and hundreds of acres of winter greens, cabbages type thing, there was a male little bustard just stood there on here. I sat and took a few photographs of him, and the video you'll see. So, but he didn't move, and you could be just driving down that road, and you would never notice him out there, believe it or not. You know, you think a big bird like that would stand out. As I'm filming this, it's the middle of November, and we had a heat wave, or an Indian summer, and then we had that storm Kieran come in, which brought northerly winds, and it brought quite a few little birds down on the back of it. But now we seem to be settled weather again, and it's, like I say, middle of November, 27 degrees, unbelievable. But it's making it very, very dry here. We are in severe drought conditions. You know, Spain needs a lot of water at the moment, and where we live in this valley anyway, we are classed as semi-arid, and it really does look at it in the videos. You know, everything is dry like in August, and we've had no rains since the spring. You know, significant rains. Just had a really good spell for a couple of days till I did this with Dartford warblers. Last winter I'd seen 2 or 3 and I had 2 blurred photographs. Last 3-4 days I found a couple of pairs nearby and been getting some good photographs and a bit of video. But I don't know whether there's more of them here this year because it's drier, because at the moment we've got no Sardinian warblers, but very few black caps have arrived yet. I'm still using aperture priority, as I seem to think that's best suited to me. Instead of using f5.6 or 6.5, I was told to use f8, and it does seem to give you a sharper picture, slightly sharper picture. But the ISO's creeping up. Once you're above 400, it starts becoming very grainy, you know, noisy footage, and the pictures are very, very noisy. Yes, I suppose if you own Photoshop and Lightroom, you can do a fair bit to them. Probably more than I can do in NX Studio, which I use because it's free. I can put them into Davici Resolve, but it means I've got to go into Adobe DNG Converter first. So it becomes a nuisance. So I just use NX Studio. It's free. They should know what they're talking about. It's their camera at the end of the day, isn't it? So the other little bird I need to mention is called a wryneck, and I'd never heard of one until a couple of weeks ago. And I just happened to spot something on a branch that just didn't look quite right. You know, you're looking for outline silhouettes as you're scanning, and I just thought, is it a bird? Looked at it and I thought, oh, could that be a nightjar to start with? So I managed to get a couple of photos and a bit of video you're going to see, and oh my God, it's a wryneck here. Yeah. That was one of my treats. So I'm doing quite well on these unusual birds here. Luckily, a few stone chats turn up, and they're a beautiful, beautiful, pretty little bird. Always very obliging. You know, there's plenty of them around. Northern wheatears was the other one I was like concentrating on for a while. Well, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.